Hello and welcome to your final 10 tribal council. So we're going to get right into the questions here. So, Jake B, we saw a lot of stray or, random votes at last night's tribal council or live night. How do you explain that?
I think with so many different advantages in the game from all the gates, a lot of people were probably a little bit worried. Like the vote was so obvious, I feel like everyone was kind of saying the same name. So I feel like a lot of people were like, let me just throw a vote in case something happens. And I mean, luckily nothing did, but I do think that's the mindset a lot of people were having.
All right. Justin, do you feel similarly, or how do you personally explain everything that happened last night at live night?
I would say yes.
Really good answer there. Really, really
Thank
good.
you. Thank you.
So, John, one of those stray votes did fall onto you yesterday. So did you foresee your name coming out of the urn yesterday? How did did it take you by surprise? How did you feel at that moment?
Yeah, I think I talked to a few people that I was paranoid that I might have been catching more than one vote. So one vote wasn't too surprising to me. And I don't know exactly who it came from, but I have a pretty good assumption. But that said, um, yeah, no, I caught a vote last night. I thought it was going to be more, so I guess I will be appreciative that it was just one in a way. I also like seeing my name. Not
Fair
not not
enough.
so I just like my name.
Fair enough. So obviously with a lot of craziness happening last night, I'm sure Megan, it feels good to be immune, right? Did you feel like you needed it tonight and how are you feeling overall?
I don't know if I needed it, but I'm happy I have it. I was busy again at work today, and I'm very tired, and I did not have the energy today to try to worry about being safe. So the answer is yes. I love it.
Great. Dave, you had an interesting strategy yesterday during yesterday's Touchy Subjects challenge. Would you like to share with me and everyone here, what was that about? How do you explain that?
I actually, I'm really bad at remembering names. I couldn't remember anyone's name on the tribe, so I felt like that I really there's that I thought I was I don't know. No, I don't like that challenge, and so I was actively protesting it, and I realized it was a little stupid, but I never do good at that challenge, and it always just causes weird drama in these games, like where I don't know. I feel like it's a little trick that these games always like to play, and I'll have no part of that. So I just kind of said I'm gonna do whatever I want here, write down whatever, because I'm not gonna win this anyways.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Jake S. So obviously a lot of, I guess, perceptions about, some of the members of the Kaha tribe were revealed yesterday during yesterday's touchy subjects, as they always are during that challenge. Do you feel that people's answers maybe played a role in yesterday's vote or will play a role in tonight's vote?
I don't know. I think some of the answers were weird. Like I need a wake up call. Brian got who's running the game but is it, but then he got who is running the game. So I feel like because of like a hodgepodge group of answers, like you can't really that tells me nothing. If people think Brian is running the game but isn't, but then also think he is, like what? I can't make sense of that. So I feel like you can look as deep into it as you want, but I think if anything, those right there showed that we just kind of just hodgepodge answers wherever, and there's really nothing to go off of, in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard sometimes to get a general read on everyone, and though even though those challenges sometimes can show a little bit of where people are leaning, I think that you never really know. And so going over to Amaya, obviously yesterday you felt a little bit nervous given that you played an idol on yourself. Do you feel like you have that same fear going into tonight's Tribal Council that you might have had yesterday?
I always have fear. I mean, I've been voted out of this game once. It's always possible I could get voted out again. And I feel like people are using me as like the easy vote excuse. So yeah, I am concerned, but unfortunately, there is no idol to back me up this time. So
And lastly, going over to Daniel. So we started this game with 20 people, and now we are here at the final 10. So unfortunately, only halfway in terms of the number of people, maybe not in terms of days. How does it feel to have made the top half of the game and be getting closer and closer to the eventual ending?
It feels good. Um, I honestly just wanted to make it to merge as a goal, so I'm happy I'm here, and we'll see what goes down from here. I don't know. There's not much else to say about that, but
All right. So at this point, we will be heading into the voting period. But if anyone has anything they'd like to say before we go into that period, now would be the time to do so. Thanks to Megan. Alrighty, so we will now go into the voting period. So it is 8:08, and we will reconvene at, oh, it just changed to 8:09, so we will reconvene at 8:12. Please send or confirm your votes in your production chat. Thank you.
Shout out to Codenames.
Brand? The brand of board games? Is this an ad?
Might be. I might have gotten reached out for a brand deal.
Sorry, I'll give me 1 second. Still writing. I'm a slow writer. Okay, I have the votes. But before I read the votes, if anyone has a hidden immunity idol or advantage that they would like to play, it would be the time to do so. Okay, when I read the votes, the person who receives the most votes will be immediately voted out and will have to leave the Zoom call. First vote, Jig S. Second vote, Dave. Third vote, Jake S. That's 2 votes Jake, 1 vote Dave. Fourth vote, Jake S. 3 votes Jake, 1 vote Dave. Fifth vote, Dave. Sixth vote, Dave. That's 3 votes Dave, 3 votes Jake. Seventh vote, Dave. Eighth vote, on the next person voted out and the second member of our jury, Dave. Dave, the tribe has spoken. You may now say your goodbyes.
Yeah, no, well played, everybody. This is a fine, what, 10th place? I've never gotten 10th place. I love that. Yeah, I mean, obviously, some of you I would have never turned on. Some of you I would have turned on whenever. This is a great season. I'm stoked that I get to watch the rest of it from the jury side of things. So yeah, great stuff, everybody.
Thank
That's
you
it.
so much for playing,
I don't
Dave.
have anything
It's
else
been
to
a
say.
pleasure.
Later, everybody.
Bye, Dave. It's been a pleasure having you. Thank you so much for coming back.
Bye.
Alrighty. Congratulations, everyone, on surviving to the final 9 of this game. You will receive information on the challenge very shortly.